we are at the Lovell Gulch trailhead, and it's a beautiful day, a little bit cooler and windy, so we are prepared. And I have Sam, he's getting ready over there. Got him a new jacket, so just in time. And then somewhere over here, anyway, we've got Caspian, and we're going that way, and we're gonna go somewhere that we were on this hill a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. So we are going to have a good time, and I'm trying out the new equipment that Sam got me for my birthday, which also includes a mic. So hopefully we're gonna hear sounds a lot better. All right, well, we will see what we see and hear what we hear. We are taking a rest, and look at that beautiful view. It's looking over towards Pikes Peak, and over there. This is just such a nice forest. Always been nice, and I made a major mistake. So when you go with a dog, don't forget the dog treats. Oh my goodness, the pathetic dog was looking at me with such sorrow. So next time I'm gonna have to remember that. I feel bad. All right, so we're gonna go on and hopefully cross the creek and go up to the hill where we had been before. All right, well, we'll see what we see. Okay, so we're going down that hill I was talking about, and pretty soon we're gonna get to a creek. We've been up here in the dark a couple of times. It's been really interesting. We've heard different things, whoops, whoops, of course, dogs. Okay, so I've been trying to film this section of the trail, and 2 times people with their dogs have snuck up behind me over there, which makes me think, geez, if people could sneak up behind me, what about a Bigfoot? Yikes! So anyway, there's a teepee that we've seen several times, and we're gonna go down this hill. Hopefully nobody else will surprise me as I go down. I'm gonna try to film all the way down since I have this tripod in my hand. But yeah, I definitely hear some people somewhere. But yeah, we were just talking about how do you know how you're going to respond if you do see a Bigfoot? And I don't think anybody really knows. And people who are terrified by it, who get PTSD, did they even believe that Bigfoot existed? They were just totally taken by surprise. I don't know. I don't know how I would respond. But there's definitely some other hikers somewhere close. It is a little better because it's a Monday, so it's not quite as crowded as it is on the weekend. So anyway, we're gonna go down this trail. Last time we were here in the summer, I didn't even realize where we were because we came from the other end. We came from the Rampart Range Road, and then Travis picked us up at the trailhead. But for some reason I was really, really tired. I guess it was the heat of the sun. I actually like it cooler, even though you have to wear more clothes and such. But that's okay. We went on this trail last time and it didn't seem to go very far. And Sam has a new pack he's trying out. Trying to get used to having another pack. So we still plan on hiking 30 miles in the wilderness, hopefully next summer. Okay, so this is the creek. Aha! The dog has found some water. Oh, this is just such a pretty little place. Amazing how much darker it is in the woods when we're fully surrounded by woods. All right.
No.
Oh no. And to the left is the upper gulch loop, and to the right is the lower one, and that is what we came down last time. Like I said, I didn't even recognize where we were. I was out of it. All right. Now I'm being paranoid and I'm looking behind every few seconds. So a little while ago, I was trying to say, when we heard the people voices, Sam heard something to the right of us that he felt more than anything. And sometimes you wonder, their range must be much lower than ours, and you feel something rather than hear something in that lower vocal range, which I don't know if that's infrasound. I don't know. Who knows? Those are just some interesting questions. So Sam is taking some pictures, so be sure to look at that at the end. Okay, so we're going further down the trail than I wanted to go, but Sam says he knows of a unmarked trail that goes up into those hills. So we will see. Okay, so I see 2 tree breaks pointing the exact same way, which I find very interesting. Now, if it was just one, I'd probably think nothing of it. But there's 2, and it's pointing the same way. And then this right here has been snapped. So that's interesting too. So we are resting. We found the trail that Sam talked about. It's over there. And we are going to go up around to there. So we've never been this way, so we'll see. I was beginning to get a little concerned because I was wearing out and I really wanted to go into the hill where we'd been before. And by the way, you can find that link to that episode below. And also, the thing that's striking about this trip is so far we have heard no gunfire. Now, if you look at the previous episode, which I'll link to in the description, we heard gunfire very close to us. There were some hunters actually shooting some guns illegally where we were, and it scared the heebie-jeebies out of us, and I gave a big rant at the end of the episode, so you might want to see that. It's kind of funny, but man, I was not amused. All right, so we're going to rest and then make our way up the hill. So a few minutes ago, Caspian got really scared and started barking at something up here. And he's still pretty freaked out. And then we heard chattering, and I think it was a squirrel from up there, but I'm not sure. But our Squatch meter is definitely saying something's up. Now I can't tell if he's barking at that tree up there or what. But he definitely is on the alert. So I guess we're gonna go up there for a little while and see what we could see. Oh yeah, it seems to be something in the tree that he's looking at. All right, well, we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go up this trail, but I noticed that there's some kind of tree snap or tree break around there. I can't tell if that's an X. I really can't tell from here. No, that is that's further apart, but we are going up this trail, and I think I need to concentrate, so I'm gonna shut this off. Okay, so we made it up that hill, and we're going up here. Of course, the dog is anxious to go as usual. So it's almost dark, so I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. If we're gonna go down this ridge to where the creek crossing is, I don't know, but this is definitely thick and interesting. So we'll see what we see. Okay, so we came up to the top of this hill, and I don't know, somewhere around there, Rampart Range Road, not sure exactly, but there's another trail that goes up that way. We came from there, and there was a man with a dog that went by. Caspian went crazy. He tried to chase after the dog, about pulled my arm off. Anyway, we're thinking this might join the Lovell Gulch trail somewhere. So we're just following this trail. Oh, and a little while ago, Sam heard footsteps. And so he went down a little bit. I looked at the other trail, and there was somebody in black clothes, dark clothes going by. He doesn't think it was a Bigfoot, but it was kind of funny. All right. Well, we will see what happens. Okay, down there, I see a bit of a possible weave. So that might be interesting. I am not going to go down there, though, because quite frankly, I'm exhausted. Okay, so we'll see what we can see. Let's see if I can. It might at least be an X. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. So we came up that really steep hill. I am so tired, but we think that this is going to join the Lovell Gulch Trail lower down. And of course, Caspian is anxious to go. He wants to find that dog we ran across. But we're gonna go down this, and can't see it through the trees, but I believe Pikes Peak is that way. But we're gonna keep on heading down this way. I guess Sam owes me another trip up here when I could go to that hill like I wanted to go to. Okay, well, as I always say, we'll see what we will see. Look at that pretty sight, Pikes Peak. And then above there is a moon, and or the moon, not a moon, what am I saying? So very beautiful. I love that scene. We're gonna keep on going that way. All right, so we are definitely on the ridge, and we're going toward a path we saw from the Lovell Gulch Trail. So we're definitely headed the right way, but man, oh man, those woods are so thick. And we explored down there once, and it was full of manipulations, and we heard whoops and everything. Haven't heard anything very decisive here or that, seen anything that spectacular, just little stuff here and there. But Sam always says that the Sasquatch are on the ridge looking down. So of course this is a trail, but whew, we are definitely up high, And down that way is the trail that we came up. Whew. So, whew, and look at the sunset. Of course we're here during that. We knew that would happen. That's why I brought extra clothes, but right now I've actually been pretty warm. So, anyway, well, pretty soon we might come to a junction to the trail we came up. And then, I don't know if that's a bowed tree or what. All right, well, we will see. Look at that. Beautiful sunset. And then, of course, the moon. All right, see what happens. Okay, so we're on top of this ridge. And down below, you can see Woodland Park. And I could see the cars coming down 24. So, and look at that beautiful night. Whew. We always are out during the night, crazy. And then we came from there and we're going down there. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so real quickly as we're going down this trail in the dark, we found a rock stack. So that's really interesting. Okay, so we finally made it to the road. We came up there, of course it's dark, and that's where we would have come from. And we are going down there. Ha! Sam's, yeah, down there. So we should be pretty close to the car. I'm glad because I'm getting a little freaked out and I heard possibly some coyotes. So we will see. Well, no, we won't see what we'll see. We'll most likely hear. And there was one time I almost fell because of tons of loose rocks. But anyway, all right, we are almost there. I'm very glad. Okay, we are back to the truck. We are the last ones in the parking lot. We finally made it to the main trail, which made me feel a whole lot better. And this was a great diversion and thing to do. I doubt that I'm going to be able to exercise tomorrow, and I'm going to have to clean house. So anyway, but I really needed this because the world, as most of you know, is totally out of control, and it's really out of control in our neck of the woods. So, all right, well, apparently I'm really thirsty, so I'm going to get a drink of water, and we're going to go home, and I'm going to use the restroom because I refuse to go out in the woods because I know that when you go out in the woods, something happens. All right, well, Sam's getting in the truck, so close the door. All right, this is Squatch Mom. Have a Squatch-tastic day.